Welcome to Inside the Utah Jazz on the Belt High Dribble Network. Once again, we've been off the air for quite some time, but we are here. We are watching the games. Big J's been traveling a little bit. I'm obviously here with my co-host in crime, Little J. How you doing, Little J?
Doing pretty good.
That's great. We looking forward to the bottom half of the season here. We've watched some pretty exciting games, but before we get into any commentary, we want to wish our best to the Larry Miller family. We did learn today that Larry Miller passed away from complications of type 2 diabetes. What a great man for the franchise, kept it in Utah, and really was such a cornerstone in the Stockton Malone era, the Sloan era, any era, because he's the man that really made it happen for Utah. So again, we are wishing our best to the Larry Miller family and thank him for all the great times that he was able to help us all enjoy as Utah Jazz fans.
Yeah, he loved his team so much. He'd even go into the locker rooms when he was frustrated. It's just a sad day for the Jazz organization. We're just going to move on.
Yeah, we just have to move on. That's probably what he would want us to do. So, Little Jay, why don't you talk to us about what's going on in the league with the Utah Jazz?
Well, the Jazz as of late playing pretty good before the All-Star break. They had a couple wins, and their game before the All-Star break versus the Lakers at home, and we pretty much dominated them. So,
yeah, that was pretty nice. Beating the Lakers, for me, what always amazes me when we play the Lakers is how many Laker fans are actually in the stadium. I mean,
yeah, there's always like 1,000, or
they're loud enough to scream and all. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you, for me, I still can't stomach watching Derek Fisher play against us. I mean, people bagged on me last year for talking about how I don't like Derek Fisher. I think he lied. I think he lied to the organization. I think he lied about what his intentions were. And to be honest with you, I wish Derek Fisher was still on our team. No offense to Brevin Knight, but Derek just made us that much better.
Yeah, that's when we went to the Western Conference Finals. But in that Lakers game, Memo with a 3 at the very end, just like he always does.
Turkish delight.
And Darren, as of late, he had 5 straight games with 30 points. So,
yeah. I was watching tonight, actually you were watching with me, the game that's going on right now, which is New Orleans versus the LA Lakers, and they were talking about Chris Paul being the best point guard in the league. I think Chris Paul is one of the best, but I seriously do not pick him over Deron Williams. I think Deron Williams right now is playing some incredible basketball. Different style of player Deron is. Much bigger body, much better down in the low post, I think. But Deron Williams just on fire. And I've got to be honest how I feel about the Booze Man. Some days I want him back and some days I don't. Millsap has really gotten a lot of experience, and Boozer's going to be a big force for us, but I'm questioning his loyalty. What about you, Little Jay?
Yeah, I think we definitely need Boozer back at this time, because I don't care who starts, either him or Millsap, but we just need that second power forward to come in. We can't have this Kufos or, Karolinko the other night. We can't have them as power forwards. We need the big Booz or Millsap down there, get us some reads. And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we do. Boozer's our rebounder. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But, if he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, then I really am not interested in supporting him playing for the Jazz. But I hope he turns out to be a Carl or John that sees, hey, staying with one franchise, trusting the process will work out. Now, I got to give out some props. Last night, when we beat the Boston Celtics, and I say we because our spirit is in those uniforms. Harpering, dude, that's why you're one of my favorite players, because you really roughed up Mr. Pierce, and you hit a key shot down the stretch, and you grabbed a ruthless rebound. Very happy about that.
Yeah, then there's time and again where Deron Williams just suddenly puts the game away cold. Boozer doesn't play a lick of defense, but we definitely need him back just for this playoff run.
Yeah, we do. So anyways, we're back. This week might be a little shoddy as far as if you get some video from us. Little J may do it for us. But we're going to try and get on a better course. We've just had things that have been in the way. But we still love our Utah Jazz. We're still anxious to see how they do. And I think if they can keep the unit together, We may not win the NBA championship, but we can scare a few people.
Yeah, and with Dallas losing tonight, we're only half a game back of the 7th spot, and we're only like a game or two back of the 4th place. You know, the Hornets or whoever's up there, only a game or two back. So.
Yeah. Now, Jess, who are some of the boys that we need to give shout-outs to?
I think we need to give one to Utah Jazz, Kyle Korver. Always trying to push, make the bids. Finally happened tonight.
Yeah.
Just for you, baby.
There we go, just for you. And everybody else, we're around. We'll start doing our movie clips back in and all that. This was a long one. But just to tell you, we are still high on the Jazz. And like we say at the end of every show,
Go Jazz, baby.